Hi, my name is Jess Manley and I'm the Charity Director for Blue Smile. And I just wanted to give you an update on the work that we've been doing during the coronavirus and our plans for the future as we move towards children coming back into school and as social lockdown and social distancing measures and those kinds of things start to ease up a little bit. As you probably know from looking at our website and some of the updates we've already given, we worked very hard during lockdown to change our service from our normal face-to-face art-based therapeutic work to more of a remote online digital kind of service. So we offered phone call support, we offered keeping in touch phone calls to children and their parents and their carers, and we offered some online support and some online therapy sessions as well. And we also gave art packs out to every single child that we worked with. We managed to get some art packs out so they still had access to exploring their feelings and their thoughts through artwork, and so they could just have some fun as well. That's always important. So over the lockdown, we did quite a lot of work and we've had a lot of feedback, we've had a lot of information come back in, and I'm really pleased to say that we've been able to pull all that together and to show you that information, just to show you how effective that phone call and that online service has been, how needed it was, and how very, very welcome it was by the children and by the parents themselves. Please take a look at some of the comments that they made about that connection, about that support that we were able to offer over the last few months. Thank you for looking at that, and I hope that impacted you as much as it's impacted us. And I hope that it's helped you as much as it has us to see the value of staying connected. When we lose our social networks, it has an effect on all of us. And for some of the children and families we work with, it was so important for them to have some kind of a regular connection, to have a listening ear, to have a source of advice. Those phone calls also helped us to put the content that we've been putting on this webpage. We looked at the different things parents were talking about, we looked at the different needs and the wants, and we went out and researched and found relevant information to put on this webpage in response to that. And we will keep doing that. We will keep updating this webpage. When we find new information, new guidelines, some things that we think will be helpful, we'll pop them on this webpage for people to use and to pass on to friends and family and anybody else. But thinking about moving forward, we're thinking about September now and going into schools. And we will be returning to some face-to-face work in schools, which is great. Schools are inviting us back in. They know the need. They know that they would like our service back in. They want that relationship, that actual work with the child in the school as much as we can. But we have new considerations to think about. We are really thinking very carefully about keeping everyone safe as much as possible. Children, their parents, school staff, and our clinical staff as well, our therapists, our practitioners as well. So we're thinking about making sure that our staff have cleaning and hygiene buckets to clean all our rooms down, our equipment down as best as we can in between our therapy sessions. And we're also thinking about individual therapy kits for our children, because a lot of the materials we use, they can't be shared. Well, you normally would share them, but we don't want to risk transferring the coronavirus between children. So materials like Play-Doh, clay, soft toys, anything that we cannot clean, we can't share. So we're going to have to make individual therapy kits for each child. Each child will have their own kit. They will use it, it'll get put away somewhere safe, and then it will come back out again when they have their next session. And in those kits, like I said, there'll be things like Play-Doh, clay, any soft toys, pens and pencils that they're too fiddly to clean. And those kits will cost us probably around about £50 per kit. We costed it out. We're going to need a minimum of 180 kits, probably more, as more and more children get referred to our service. And we don't know how long we're going to need them for. We don't know how long, the virus is going to be around to such an extent that we have to take these measures. But we're determined that we want to keep everyone safe. We're determined that the children know they're important to us. Their safety is important, as is everybody else's. So that's one of the things we're going to do going forward. We're going to continue our training with our therapists to make sure they're trained, to make sure they know they have up-to-date guidance on government guidelines, so everyone knows what they're doing, and we're going to do it professionally and with heart and with commitment to the children that we work with. So for all of you out there who fundraise for us, all of you who donate for us, I want you to know that money will be going to such things as our individual kits, our cleaning kits, the work of our therapists. It will be going to lots of different things, but I wanted to update you on what we're doing and how we're thinking ahead and how we're going to make sure that not only are we a professional service, but that we continue to be caring, we continue to connect with the families and the children we work with, and we continue to think about everything around the child to make sure that we really can give a holistic and well thought through service. Thank you for your help in enabling us to do that. I will keep you updated. Watch this space for further updates and new extra news. And I do wish you all a super summer, and I hope you all stay well and stay safe. Take care. Thank you.